So, I haven't made a video in like a week or something stupid, and I usually do like 2 a week, so I apologize, it's taking a little bit. Some stuff's been happening, but I'm gonna try to explain the best I can while also not taking too long explaining why and what's going on. First, I'm gonna try to start the damn truck. Nice and easy. Okay, so plans have been back and forth with this Duramax like crazy. Like, I have been full on one way, 100% the opposite way, and you know, just can't figure out what I want to do with it. Originally was gonna build it. I was about to build the transmission. The shop was sketchy though. I didn't want to do it through them, and then since I wasn't doing it through them, I started thinking about a lot of stuff, and I was like, well, I might as well just go back and buy an old 6.0. Then I found my old 6.0 for sale. The kid took 2.5 weeks to try and respond to me just to show me a video of the engine knocking. And I was like, all right, well, that's not the condition that you originally said that it was in. It wasn't like horrible. There's just no like oil in the engine because it's not getting any oil pressure, so it's not healthy. So then I didn't buy that one, obviously. And then I was gonna buy a different one, and I was gonna sell the Duramax, and I was like, I'm just not gonna deal with it anymore. I'm not gonna do it. And I put it up for like $2,800, which is pretty damn cheap. It's like the cheapest running driving Duramax on Marketplace, you know what I mean? Like, that is a cheap ass Duramax. And in the first day, I had like over 100 people interested. Like, everybody's like, oh, this, that. People were saying they're gonna come from other states just to get it. And I was like, sweet, like, works out. Someone just come grab it. It's still in my driveway. Everybody's interested. And last night, some kid was like, oh, I'm really interested. And I had a lady and a guy that were ready to come buy it for the price I was asking, because they knew that I was firm on the price. They were gonna come get it at like 1 yesterday. And this kid was like, well, I'm really interested. I could put it down a deposit. And I was like, well, if you're putting a deposit down, you sound like you're pretty serious. I'll wait. I'll let you go first. So I canceled the plan for the other people, which was a bad idea. Don't ever do that. Just first come, first serve. But he ended up saying he's gonna be there at 3, and then 5, and then he was out late, and then it took him longer. He ended up, like, it was just a really weird situation. He ended up getting in my house like 8:30, test drove the truck, looked at it for like a half an hour, and then offered me $800. And then we kind of like agreed on $1,500 just because I wanted to see it gone, but then he didn't have cash on him. So it's the next day now, and I just don't want to deal with people anymore. And I have just decided that I'm going to keep this truck, and I am going to build this truck, but I am also going to get a 6.0 just because I would rather daily a 6.0 while I can build this at the same time and not have to worry about it much. I'm going to put bigger injectors in it. I'm going to put a built trans in it, lift pump, track bars. I'm going to paint it supposedly this weekend. Like, I'm actually going to go through with it and paint it and put some different wheels and tires on it because I'm tired of it looking like this and people saying crap about the paint. So it's been kind of a long, very confusing journey, but the final outcome is the Duramax is still going to get built, and I'm also just going to get a 6.0 to drive and also build, because I want to build a 6.0 gas truck still. Obviously, they don't make nearly as much power, but they can still be a lot of fun and extremely reliable. So, still going to get a 6.0, possibly this weekend or next week. I'm not really sure yet when I'm going to do it. I'm trying to figure out stuff with this. I might just go drive my square body for a week or two. I don't know. But this thing's going under construction here. I'm going to level it out because the kid cranked up the torsion keys. I found out that's why the front sits so high. I'm going to level it out. I got to put a bunch of stuff back in it because I took it off because I was going to sell it. I'm going to fix the door pins, put the door handle back on, paint it, everything. So that was as quick and as brief but detailed as I can possibly put it. That's what's been going on lately, and that was like the quick and easy version. There was a lot of people I dealt with, a lot of places I went, a lot of crap I dealt with. Not been easy dealing with this truck, but I don't know. I don't like selling stuff. It's just too much of a hassle to deal with people, and it's not even worth it at the end of the day. It's like I'd rather keep it as a paperweight for the price that people offer you. I'd just keep it as a lawn ornament next to my square body for that price. So, Duramax is still getting built. It's going to be a half and half process. I'm going to be focusing on a 6.0 as well, along with still working on the Pontiac, and I got to get my trailer all ready because I am going to be taking probably a 6.0 and trailering my Pontiac out of state to do some skids this spring, and it's going to be pretty awesome. But that is what's happening. I'm pretty excited. I'm really excited just to paint this thing. I still don't know which 6.0 I'm gonna get. I still might buy my old 6.0 and just put a motor in it. I might buy a different one, and depending on what it is, cat eye swap it. I was looking at a 5-speed single cab 6.0, wasn't a cat eye, so I was gonna swap it. Don't know what route I'm going still though, but the route is build this and get a 6.0 to drive. But sorry it's taken so long. I was gonna make an update video, but there was just nothing there, and I still had no idea what was going on like a few days ago, and I was gonna be like, well, I'm doing this, and it didn't fall through. I recorded, even made a bunch of clips, but there wasn't anything good to go with, and it was still just like a dead-end road and didn't explain anything going on. So I waited, and now I got a little bit better of an idea, but I'm gonna start working on this thing briefly and making it look nice, and then start doing some performance stuff. But this weekend, I got a lot to do. All right, I picked up some paint. I got some primer, a bunch of sandpaper, and some gloss black paint. Really don't know how this truck's gonna come out, but no matter what, it's gonna be better than what it is right now, so that's why I'm not really that worried. All right, so here we are again, trying to hook up the strobe lights. That one on the box is dead. So only 3 of them work anyways now. So I don't know, don't ever buy this brand of lights. They're absolute shit. There we go, there's the front ones. They're not nearly as bright on the camera as they are in person. They're not that bright in person either, but the camera makes it even worse. There's my one rear one. I'm gonna try to open the box and see if maybe it just burnt up or something, and maybe I can solder it together. I don't know, but I'd really like to get the other one working on the back. But I mean, it's not the end of the world, I guess. At least I got one, and it's on the driver's side, so it's kind of the side that needs to be more visible. Okay, turn the keys down now, so it actually is pretty level now. The headlights aren't facing the moon. There's still a little bit of sag in the back because there's a ton of weight in the back with sandbags, so it's about normal, but now it looks a lot better. Started sanding it just a little bit. It's wicked smooth now. It was not hard to get the bed liner, just the texture off. I thought that was gonna be really difficult because it was a sandpaper-like feeling, but it's nice and smooth now, so I'm gonna kind of go over everything a little bit. Kind of works that it's snowing anyways because it helps it, like wet sanding. But yeah, I'm gonna go over the whole thing and smooth it all out, and then I've got a different grit sandpaper after too to do it a little smoother after that. And then we got primer, and obviously I'm not painting it in the snow. I'm gonna put it in the car tent so nothing's on it and make sure it's all clean and everything before it's actually painted. I'm just kind of prepping it a little bit right now in the driveway. It is the next day. I'm on my way right now. I got a new cable for the square body so we can actually get the square body started and running for once, plus it's in the way. I can't do anything with the Pontiac, so I'm gonna go get the square body started right now, let it warm up, move it, get the Pontiac running, move that out, and then I'm gonna back the Duramax in and finish sanding. I already did a bunch last night. I'm gonna do a little bit more today, get everything all prepped, take out the taillights, the mirrors off, take out, all that crap that's in the way to paint it. Pretty much just work on the truck all day, and I mean, hopefully at least have it all done and primered by tonight. I mean, for all I know, I could be done painting it by tonight, so gonna see how it goes, but that is what I'm on the way to do right now. I kind of underestimated the amount of snow here, so I gotta clean off the square body, throw that wire in, start it, let it run for a minute. The Duramax is kind of already stuck, so I have to find a way to move this friggin' bag of ass. And then, kind of is a lot of snow for the friggin' Trans Am. So I'm gonna probably end up shoveling a crap ton to try to make a little bit of room. And obviously it's still probably gonna get stuck, so I'm gonna have to pull it with the square body or whatnot, but we will do it. Here's the new wiring. It was a little long. That was the shortest thing I could find at friggin' Napa, so I'll move it off to the side so there's not as much to get caught and keep it all the way of everything. But that's a pretty heavy duty wire, so there shouldn't be any problem with power going through that now. Square body almost started, but battery is just way too dead, so I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit and charge and then try and get it going. Kind of cranking a little bit, but still not enough juice. Dead tired. Duramax is stuck yet again on flat ground because there's a sheet of ice under the snow. Got the Tundra pulling us out. Ooh. Oh, he's spinning. There we go. Just need a little yank. Got this damn thing running. Wow, it is cold. That locked.
Nothing spinning, right?
Smoking. Guess she wasn't warmed up quite enough. It died when I was trying to get it out, so clearing the way a little bit. Now we're gonna jump start it yet again. Belt's a little loose on it. Sounds like there's a damn parrot in there. We are another step closer. I tried to shovel out a little bit. About to take it off jack stands and pull it out so we can get the Duramax in there. I was getting ready to put the car down, and then I obviously remembered that I have to put the lower control arm nut on that like holds everything together. If I put it back on the ground, the frigging thing falls apart. So I can't put it back on, and the reason I didn't put it on last time is because the threads got damaged when I was taking them off because I wasn't paying attention, and I damaged the threads with the hammer, I think. So the castle nut will not go back on right now because the threads are damaged, and I have to find a way around that, otherwise I can't put the car down and I can't move it. Well, I couldn't really do anything about the Pontiac right now. I have to go to the hardware store and get one of those little tap sets that goes over and cleans the threads up so that I can actually put it on. So I'll probably do that later on the drive back across town, but I'm not gonna leave right now to go get that and do that. So I'm just gonna keep sanding the truck and getting it ready. Slowly getting into it. Slowly getting into it. It is a cold friggin' day to be doing this though. Well, it's definitely pretty shitty so far, but I don't know, maybe it's a little bit better. I don't know. I'll never be able to tell until it's actually fully done, and I might just have to go get gloss and go over it again. Obviously, I'm not nearly done putting coats over the bed already, but I can't tell if it's looking crappier or better or medium, because it's like a different kind of paint. Like, the paint it was before obviously didn't look good, but like it was like a bed liner type paint, so like it knew it wasn't trying to look good. This, I can't tell yet if it's gonna be kind of like, well, it looks like they tried to make it look good, but it looks like shit. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it yet. I honestly don't even know if I'm still gonna be keeping this truck either, because even though I took the ad down, there's a few people that are still interested in buying it off me, so I don't know. I might end up still just selling the damn truck and going full on an old 6.0. I'm getting a 6.0 either way, whether I keep this or not, but I think I'm gonna be going and just focusing more on a 6.0 than trying to balance both.